Alright, so put a radiator, new thermostat, new water pump. Now I'm reading a P012185 engine coolant temperature sensor 2, circuit high, and then cylinder 1 misfire. Alright, let's figure this stuff out. Alright, so engine 1 misfire is powered, this one right here. I'm just gonna take these covers off because I hate having covers. It's in my way. Take this out of the way. Necessary to take this one out. These are 10mm acorn nuts. Cylinder 1 should be in this order: 1, 2, 3, 4. It's what size is this motor? This is a 2.4 motor, still 4-cylinder, VTEC engine. Voila, 10mm all around. Well, you're gonna have to take this off. This whole thing comes out here, and yeah. We'll grab one from my local automotive place. I'll do the spark plug and I'll do the ignition coil, at least just the one for now. But spark plug I'll probably do all 4. And I highly recommend using OEM, whatever the spark plug is, Iridium. Do not use Autolite. It may be NGK, but don't use the cheap one, because these cars are smart. They will know that you're using the cheap one. Yeah, it's like AI is built into it. Boo, scary. And I will take these 10mm off and we'll pop the tabs off the connector for the ignition coil. I think these are 8.8 foot-pounds when you put them back, if you're into that. Let's bring it up and pull the tab right here. Blow it. Oh, actually looks pretty clean. Let's take a look. Whatever, we'll change it. Way down there. That's where we're going. Pro tip is you want to put this back on hand thread everything. Do not throw it in with the ratchet. You will cross thread them. It's a whole lot of headache you don't want. But if you want that kind of headache, check out my video how I did rethread the spark plug on my Toyota Tundra, which I admit I did strip it myself, so can't blame nobody else. Doesn't look too bad. I don't know why it's throwing off error code, but whatever. We're gonna change it out. This looks like Denso something. Take a screenshot of that. We're gonna replace this in the ignition coil. Hopefully clear the code and that'll take care of that. These are from my local automotive place. I believe the originals are NGKs, but I replaced with Densos, and these seem to work for me, so we'll go with that. So these are pre-gap, no need to gap them. Put it in there. This has a magnet, it's pretty cool. It's from one of the local automotive place. I'm gonna hand thread it in, and we'll torque this down to 13 foot-pounds. Gentle. Take your time. And 13 foot-pounds. Listen for the beep. We're good. Take that out. Yeah, got this from my local automotive place. That's the number for it. You take a screenshot of that. Pretty much similar. Similar setup. You hear a click when you put it in. Actually, let me connect the wires as I'm going down. So you hear the click. And then the 10mm, let's see when I push it, you hear it, you see a loss of resistance when I push it in. Put the 10mm back. Okay, should be 8.8 foot-pounds, if anybody cares. Put the cover back on. The acorn nuts going in. Alright, that should do the trick. We'll clear the code and we'll take it for a test drive. Alright, I did clear the code. I drove it for a little bit. It seems to be okay. I put the new temperature probe in there and I changed out the cylinder head, ignition coil and spark plug. So hope you enjoy these videos. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, appreciate everybody watching this video. Hopefully get that 1,000 subscriber mark pretty soon. Appreciate everybody. See you next video. See you next one.